Mouthwatering ribs with the velvety red wine sauce. Boy! It's Friday, baby. You lasted all week without breaking anybody's ribs at work. So we're making braised Cajun country style ribs with garlic parm asparagus as a celebration. Let's get it. Grab some country style ribs. Grab 1 onion. Some carrots. 6 cloves of garlic. You can do whole sprigs of thyme and rosemary, but this is what we had in our pantry. Kingsford Cajun style spicy seasoning. Black pepper. 1 bay leaf. Salt. 8.5 cups total of spicy beef and chicken broth. 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. 1 1/4 cups of your favorite red wine. Onion. Chopped. Carrots. Chopped. Garlic. Peeled. I bet you thought I was gonna say chopped. Lay out your ribs on a cutting board. Be sure to cut off any excess fat you don't want, but don't throw out all the pieces just yet. Keep a small piece of trim for later. Use the Cajun season generously and be sure to coat every crevice of those babies. You don't want your family saying, boy, them ribs ain't got no flavor. Once coated, preheat your oven to 325 degrees. Over high heat, use that piece of trim to lube your Dutch oven. Be sure it doesn't have seasoning, cause I didn't and my smoke alarm went off. Once lubed, add some ribs to the pot and sear on all sides. Be sure not to overcrowd the pot. Sear until they look like this. God damn. Take out the ribs and set them aside for now. Once you do that, scrape the bottom of the pot to loosen some of that seasoning. Next, add the onion and the carrots and cook until browned. Use a garlic press to add the garlic, or you can mince it prior. Add the rosemary, you know we don't measure. Add the thyme. Add black pepper. Give it a swirly. Add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Give it a swirly. Add 2 shots of red wine. Add a total of 8.5 cups of chicken and spicy beef broth. I forgot to film the spicy beef broth being added, but don't you forget it. Add your ribs back to the mix. Top it off with a leaf from the bay. Cut some parchment paper into a circle with a hole in the middle. It's called a cartouche, ya douche. Use it to cover the top and prevent any excess burning on exposed ribs. Add the lid and bring to a light simmer. Cook in the oven for 3 to 4 hours. While that's cooking, grab some asparagus, garlic salt, onion powder, and grated Parmesan. Lay out the asparagus. Add garlic salt. Add onion powder. Add Parmesan cheese and mix. I got asparagus by the bunch over here. What you looking for? What you want? What you want? Well, we doing this or not? Once mixed, add some more Parmesan to top it off. We ain't skipping on the cheese over here. Oh, look at that Coke cheese. Look at that Coke cheese. Bring that pot out the oven after 3 to 4 hours. I tend to take it out after 3 hours because honestly, we got no patience. Bask in this with me for a second. Remove the ribs and strain the liquid from the pot into a bowl. Sky told me I was going to make a mess, but I mean, as a man, I didn't listen, of course. Thanks, babe. Smush the veggies to squeeze out any remaining juice. You can eat the veggies on the side if you want, but they serve their purpose and they won't be used again. To make the sauce, pour the broth back into the Dutch oven. Let it reduce over medium heat. Be sure to check the salt levels as it reduces. If you want a thicker sauce, mix some cornstarch with water and pour slowly until you reach the desired consistency. Skim the sauce for any fat that may be at the top. You don't want all of that fat to be in the sauce. Bake at 400 degrees for 20 minutes. That's good. Now back to the ribs. Take out any bones that remain. Honestly, I was a little surprised that there was only one in here, but hey, it is what it is. And that's it. Plate those bad boys with the asparagus and drizzle that red wine sauce. Say it with me. Can I get to the ribs? I got bills to pay. Nice and tender. Become a gluten innovator. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time.